Ayo. Hope you guys are having a good night. Oh my gosh, it's been like 4 or 5 days. Yeah. Hope you guys had a great Easter, getting all of that, like, um, all those Easter eggs and also all of that discount chocolate. I wouldn't be surprised if they sold out by now. On that note, the next big discount time would probably be Mother's Day, although that's mostly for flowers and stuff too. But that's all the way over in May. Anyways, just came back from spring break vacation myself, so yeah, I gotta reset my sleep schedule and stuff. Speaking of like sleeping, did you know the human body can somehow last on less than 7 hours of sleep? Learned that the hard way when I was trying to, how do I put it? The place I went for vacation was like constantly one activity after another. I'm kind of surprised that I didn't fall asleep straight, like standing straight up or something like that. It's just like so much to do. But managed to accomplish a lot, managed to take a lot of notes, take a lot of photos. So I'm very satisfied with the end results. Speaking of results, this stream is going to be focused on drawing another member of PhaseConnect. Let me show you what I mean. Oh, not that one. There we go. So for this stream, we're going to be doing Dizzy from PhaseConnect. Reason why I chose her was, how do I put it? If you've seen that April Fool's stream, it was eye-opening. I haven't seen someone go that, like, there's no real words to describe it besides like concerning. Kind of reminded me a lot with Aikai Hato and Hachima and the duality of that, except this kind of, I mean, it's out there on the internet now, and it was sort of funny but also kind of sad watching it, because a lot of that kind of hit close. But at the same time, it's still kind of hilarious. So I hope she keeps streaming, hope she gets good rest, because oh my gosh, she strained her voice so much in that. Especially with that last, like, scream towards the end. Like, that's a death rattle that you really gotta, get some water for, stuff like that if you're not trained for it. Let your voice rest. Anyways. So I'm probably not going to finish this tonight. What's most important right now is just getting the outline proper, and then we'll go from there. Is my size okay? Yeah, there we go. So the plan for this week is basically just take it easy, ease back into things. But it's also WrestleMania week. If there's anyone who follows wrestling, it's basically the biggest pro wrestling event, like, hands down from across the world. Japan has its own thing with like New Japan Pro Wrestling and whatever DDT and AJPW do. Yeah. But it's by far the biggest, even compared to, you know, where, well, wrestling has a bunch of different origins. Like, Mexico has lucha, America has its own styles, British wrestling has its own styles, etc. It's basically a big celebration of all of those. I'm hoping they stick the landing because there's multiple storylines going on right now. Cody Rhodes, for instance, needs to go and finish his story. At least that's how the tagline goes. He basically left like WWE for a while, founded his own wrestling company with a bunch of friends, eventually left and came back to WWE in order to, I guess, do his own thing, try his luck. One of these eyes is bigger than the other. Hold up. You're on same, yeah, you're on same plane now. Good. Yeah, that should be okay. Just gotta fine-tune this over here. And swings around like that. There we go. Cody will be facing off against Roman Reigns, and it's kind of curious to see the path that both of those two took. Like, Roman originally was, like, supposed to be the next big hero of the company after John Cena. And if you don't know, John Cena was, like, this massive, they use the term babyface to describe someone who's, like, really heroic. Think of, like, Captain America. So John Cena was that guy. He was basically the one to overcome all of the odds, the one to beat all of the opponents, to stand up for what's right, for what's American, usually. And Roman Reigns was supposed to be the one to take after Cena. So be the next person to overcome the odds, beat all challengers. But people didn't take too kindly to that, mostly because they found Roman's... Well, he had the athleticism, but he didn't really have the correct character at the time. Like, people rejected him because they felt he was being pushed too much at the cost of other people who the people felt were more deserving. So think, like, other stars at the time would have been like, AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura. Who else? Even his fellow faction mates like Dean Ambrose, now known as Jon Moxley, or Bryan Danielson. Just a lot going on. It took until basically the pandemic for him to have the opportunity to reset himself and build up a new character instead. But I'm glad... Well, it's good that everything worked out in the end. But still, he had to go through, like, years of rejection before he found, like, a character that matched with him. That being the tribal chief. All he wanted at the end of the day was the respect of the fans as well as, like, his family. But the flaw is that he did too much to do that. He basically beat up his own cousins. He... Let's see, hold up. Okay. He nearly killed another one of his cousins. Just some real nasty stuff. Meanwhile, for everyone else who wasn't his family, he would basically double team or triple team them when the ref wasn't looking, which was rude for multiple instances. Like, there's so many challengers that he faced, but there's also so much outside interference to compensate for that, in a way to try and keep those opponents appearing strong, but also guaranteeing Roman's win. And eventually that kind of took its toll a little bit because it became sort of formulaic in how Roman would win his matches. Like, it was very rare that Roman would win purely on his own merits. I think, yeah, like Drew, outside interference, Sammy, outside interference. Who else? Kevin Owens, really massive interference. It's probably his earlier matches were fine though, with like his cousin Jay. Yeah, twice. Meanwhile, for Cody, he's been basically putting his body through hell. When he first came back, one of his first opponents was with Seth Rollins, who was a major heel at the time. However, the match didn't exactly go 100% to plan because Cody ended up tearing his pectoral muscle while he was preparing for that match. But he still went through with it, to the surprise of like literally everyone, and he still won that match too, which was crazy to me. Alright, where's her head? What if I made the ears too big? Oh no, it's not that, it's just that her head is bigger than I thought. It's very round. Huh. Oh, too much. Looks more like an octopus rather than a deep sea parasite, but that's just me. I know, like when I first saw this design, I thought it was like very similar to Ina's design from Hololive. Especially as I see the bulges in the bangs. Da, da, da. Yeah, this needs to be wider. And then curve. Like that? No, this bulge needs to be over here, more like. Da, da. Okay, yeah, that's a little bit better. And then this needs to be more rounded. This goes over here. Is that okay? And then let's just do the ponytails here. Or well, it's more like bee hair. Bee drills? Drill hair. That's the proper term. There we go. To be honest, I'm not really too sure how to draw them. I'm just kind of going off instincts. But they're kind of similar to braids in a way. Just if I get the curvature right. Yeah, there we go. Is that it? Then moves back. Okay, yeah, there we go, there we go. So that'll be for the underside-ish. Oh, okay, yeah. Now I see. It's not too bad, actually. Huh. Do I give her a neck? Wait, did I give, I'm pretty sure I gave, Tenma a neck, right? Collar's gonna be slightly covered up, but that's okay. She has a relatively long neck, huh? Where to put it? You know, I made the hair too long, that's why. There we go. So now you can see more of the collar. Don't know if I can do the frills. That's a lot of effort. Da, 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 da. And then I made these bangs a bit too long too. Gah. Or maybe I can make it work. Yeah, that's just an outline anyway. Okay, I'll do the other twin tail and probably leave it at there for tonight. Ah, screw me, it's gonna be... It should be symmetrical, but I'm not sure if I can do that. I mean, then again, her head is slightly tilted, so maybe there's a chance. So this will bend this way. And down to around here ish, then up. I should probably use my grid. Show grid, there we go. So then you loop upwards ish. Then down. Move it around. Bring it around town. There we go. Okay, now we're cooking. Nice. Oh. It's really not bad. Just gotta add some detail with the ears here, but maybe that can wait till next time. I have some blush. A little bit with the mouth, with the nose. Okay, yeah, this is workable now. Nice. So, split. Down. Bop. Big block, big block. Then there we go. And then she has some bangs going down the side. Crosses down beyond the ear. Oh, that was bad. Ugh. Okay. So that's a good start. I really like how her hair spreads out too. Like, this makes a lot more room compared to Tenma's. It'll be rough, but I think I know what I'm doing from here, which is good. There we go. Okay, yeah, I'll have to refine this a little bit later then. I like where it's going though, especially now that I fixed up the eyes a little bit. Just gotta see if I can add in a bit of color or something like that to make it pop out. Alright, I'll end things there. So yeah, back at it. Finally April. Looking forward to doing some big things too. Especially when it comes down to my content, like really diversifying things. And I want to say too, just being grateful for the Tenma art that I did earlier. I did not expect to exceed my expectations this much, and as of time of recording this, it's almost at like 5,000 views. It'll probably be at 5,000 by tomorrow or something like that. So yeah, honestly, all I can say is just thanks to Tenma for being so entertaining and stuff. Perfect idol. Yeah. I'll probably finish off Dizzy, I won't say tomorrow. I could probably do it tomorrow. It shouldn't take that long at this point. Just gotta stylize it. I think that's about it. Yeah. So hope you guys have a good night. See ya.